It's Sunday night. Not even late, maybe 8:17 p.m. You're not working. You're not doing anything difficult. You're just sitting there, scrolling, maybe watching something, maybe doing nothing at all. And yet, you're exhausted. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes. The kind that makes even simple things feel heavy. Answering a message feels like work. Making food feels like work. Even thinking about Monday feels like work. So you tell yourself, I just need to rest. But here's the uncomfortable question no one asks. What if you're not tired? What if you're depleted? We've been taught to think about life in terms of time and money. How many hours you work, how much you earn, how much things cost. But there's a third currency that quietly controls everything: energy. And unlike money, you don't see it leaving your account. Let's run a different kind of audit, not of your bank account, of your energy. Meet Alex. Alex works a normal job, nothing crazy. 9 to 5, decent salary, good enough life on paper, but every day follows the same invisible pattern. The alarm goes off. Alex hits snooze, not because of laziness, because waking up already feels like losing a battle. First withdrawal, then comes the commute, traffic, noise, people, notifications. Second withdrawal, then work. Not just tasks, but context switching, emails, Slack messages, meetings that could have been messages, messages that interrupt real work. Every notification is a micro-tax on attention. Third withdrawal, fourth, fifth, 10th. By 2 p.m., Alex isn't physically tired, but mentally done. So what happens next? Coffee, sugar, scrolling, quick dopamine to patch a deeper problem. But that's not recovery, that's a loan with interest. Because after work, Alex still has a life to live. In theory, in reality, there's nothing left. So Alex orders food instead of cooking, watches something instead of engaging, scrolls instead of thinking. Not because Alex is lazy, but because Alex is bankrupt. Energy bankrupt. Here's the part no one calculates. Every decision you make during the day has a cost, not in dollars, in energy, and those costs compound. Think about this. A 30-minute meeting that goes nowhere. Does it just cost 30 minutes? No. It costs the focus you had before it, the time it takes to get back into flow, the frustration you carry after. That one meeting can quietly drain 90 minutes worth of real capacity. Or take something simpler. Notifications. You check your phone for 5 seconds, but your brain doesn't just return to what it was doing. It resets. Studies show it can take over 20 minutes to fully refocus after an interruption. So that quick check, it wasn't free, it was expensive. Now zoom out. Emails, meetings, commute, noise, decisions, social pressure, deadlines. You are making hundreds of micro withdrawals per day. And here's the problem. There are almost no deposits. Sleep isn't enough anymore, because you're not just physically tired, you're cognitively overloaded, emotionally drained, constantly stimulated. So when Friday night comes, you don't choose what's best, you choose what's easiest, because easy is all you can afford. This is why you can make decent money and still feel like you have no life, because your real problem isn't time. It's energy mismanagement. And once you see this, everything changes. That $50 you spend on takeout, it's not about money. It's the price of not having energy to cook. That 3 hours of Netflix, it's not entertainment, it's recovery. Low-quality recovery. You're not consuming these things randomly. You're compensating. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Some of the things draining you don't look like problems. That group chat you constantly check? Drain. That job that's fine? Drain. That habit of always being available? Massive drain. You've built a life where your energy is constantly leaking, and then you blame yourself for being tired. So what's the solution? It's not work less. It's not just rest more. It's to become an energy accountant. Start tracking what gives you energy and what takes it. Not in a notebook, in real time. After a conversation, ask, do I feel better or worse? After work, ask, do I have anything left? After scrolling, ask, did that actually help? Because once you identify the leaks, you can start closing them. Maybe it's turning off notifications. Maybe it's saying no more often. Maybe it's protecting your mornings. Maybe it's doing less, but doing it with full focus. Small changes, massive returns. Because here's the truth most people never realize. You don't need more time. You need more usable energy within the time you already have. And the people who seem to have everything together? They're not superhuman. They're just better at protecting their energy. So instead of asking, how can I be more productive? Start asking, what is draining me right now? Because fixing that might give you your life back. This isn't about quitting your job or disappearing into the mountains. It's about awareness. Because you can't fix what you don't measure. Right now, you're budgeting your money, but ignoring your energy. And that's why you feel broke, even when you're not. So this week, try something different. Don't optimize your schedule. Audit your energy. Because at the end of the day, your life isn't measured in years. It's measured in how much of those years you actually feel alive. And if you're constantly exhausted, you're not living less time, you're just experiencing less of it. Fix the energy, and everything else starts to follow. I'll see you in the next one.